Broadcasting live, KSLA News 12 starts now.
We're taking a live look outside on our DOTD traffic cameras, and it looks like it's a nice start to our Sunday morning. Doesn't look like there's any traffic problems out there on the road. Good morning. You're watching our weekend edition of KSLA News 12 this morning. It's 8 o'clock and I'm Destiny Patterson. But first, let's check in with our first alert meteorologist, Jessica Moore. And Jessica, it's sunny, it's warm. I saw the sun as I was coming into the studio this morning. So how long is it going to last?
Well, we have today and tomorrow, but things do happen in our weather patterns that's going to shift everything. So the news is to get out there and enjoy it today. Here's a look out of our NSU Skycam. We do have a few clouds out there. I think what is cloudy this morning will start to head out as we head into the afternoon. But here's a look at our NSU Skycam. Some blue skies out there. It is sunny and dry, but very chilly out there. We did have temperatures just an hour or two ago in the 30s. But have nicely warmed up here in the Arklatex. We're at 45 in Shreveport, 41 currently in Marshall, Texas. Mount Pleasant still stuck in the 30s. They're at 39, won't be there for too much longer. 41 and 40 in Idabel and Tequeen, currently 43 in Texarkana, looking at 42 in Hemphill, and this is reading around 33 in Natchitoches. Don't know if the monitor is broken or if it is actually still that cold, but either way, still chilly out there. So as you're headed off to work or church this morning, want to make sure that you bring in the jacket. But thankfully by the afternoon hours and even late morning, it's not going to feel as cold out there. Low 50s by 9, low 60s by noon, mid to upper 60s by 3 o'clock this afternoon, and then we'll drop to around 61 at 6 p.m., 51 around 9. Winds today are out of the east-southeast, and as I mentioned, we do have some clouds in place now, but I think as we head into the rest of the afternoon and the early part of the evening, we'll really just start to see mostly sunny skies, much like what we did yesterday. But one difference from Saturday that we'll have today is that it is going to be slightly warmer out there. Here's a look at our highs today. 66 in Idabel and Tequeen, around 66 as well in Texarkana and Marshall, Texas. Going around 67 for Shreveport, Minden, and Mansfield. 68, a little bit warmer to the south where it usually is the warmest. 68, one of the highs in Manny and in Natchitoches today. So again, perfect to get outside, even have lunch outside. Our wind speeds today really just going to be around 5 to 10 miles per hour, so breezy at times, but overall not too bad. Here's a look at our next weather maker, though, arriving Thursday and Friday. This is going to be a slow moving cold front here in the Arklatex, bringing in the chance for some rain, but this won't drop our temperatures significantly at all. As we take a look at Tuesday morning and afternoon, it's looking cloudy, and we could be waking up to overcast skies on a Wednesday morning. So unfortunately, although we won't be seeing any rain, we will be seeing overcast, gloomy skies, and then we could get some light showers Thursday and as well as we head into Friday. So far not looking too significant, but going to keep those rain chances in anyway. Tomorrow on Monday, as you're headed back to work, temperature starting off in the 40s, warming up to the low 70s. We'll introduce the clouds here Monday evening. Tuesday, Wednesday again are looking to be cloudy with temperatures warming up into the low to mid 70s. And then Thursday and Friday looking to be very warm. We're talking upper 70s, near 80s for Thursday and Friday. We have a 30% chance of rain on your Friday, around 40 so far on Saturday, but that may change. We'll continue to give you the updates on your forecast. Destiny?
Thanks, Jessica. A man was killed in East Texas Saturday afternoon in a four-wheeler crash. The accident happened around 3:30 in Jefferson, Texas. When medics got to the 600 block of West Broadway, they attempted to revive 48-year-old Cedric Kelly, but Kelly died at the scene. The investigation is ongoing and will be assisted by the Department of Public Safety. In Shreveport, police made an arrest in connection with Friday morning's deadly shooting in the MLK neighborhood at the intersection of David Rains and 7th Street. An unidentified 39-year-old woman was found dead of apparent gunshot wounds. Police have charged 48-year-old Gilbert Fullerwood Jr. with 1 count of second-degree murder. LSU Health Shreveport teamed up with Ochsner LSU to put on the largest mass vaccination clinic in Northwest Louisiana on Saturday. It seemed most patients rolled up their sleeves for the Johnson & Johnson vaccine specifically.
That is it, you are done.
The largest one-day effort that we've seen in North Louisiana.
It was just like a regular shot. no big deal.
In contrast to what we've been doing the past 7 weeks, mostly at the fairgrounds, but also in our other outreach, there we've been using the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. Here we have the Johnson & Johnson.
Well, I heard it was going to be Johnson & Johnson, and with one shot, that's going to be a lot easier than coming back for two.
I didn't want to get stuck 2 times.
Medicine is a little bit unique today that folks are able to just drive up, register as they present, and then we go from there.
It's very exciting because now it's another tool in the arsenal.
The more we can do to stop it, the better off we are.
Particularly with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, we do know that it is not as effective against the variant that has been identified as the South African variant. That variant hasn't been seen in our area. Part of the push is really to vaccinate as quickly as we can because that will sort of tamp down the emergence of those variants.
Relax it down by your side. There we go.
We're putting our foot on the gas pedal, on the offensive against this pandemic. But wearing masks and getting vaccinated right now are the 2 most important things to that.
Dr. Van Cherry says it's important to remember that we still need to follow mitigation strategies regardless of what phase we're in. Louisiana is launching a rental assistance program. Last year's federal COVID relief package will provide $161 million to help renters and landlords impacted by COVID-19. To find out if you're eligible for help, visit lastaterent.com. The program is available in 57 parishes. Texarkana ISD becomes the latest school district to announce it will continue to follow COVID safety guidelines. All students, staff, and visitors will be required to wear masks. The Texas Education Agency left the decision to districts to continue or discontinue safety guidelines following the governor's move to lift the mask mandate. On Thursday, Marshall ISD announced they will also follow safety guidelines. Arkansas legislators filed a bill to help speed up vaccines across the state. The bill hopes to create a one-stop, centralized location for people to find out when they are eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Here's how it works. It would create a process for people to get information either online or by telephone. It would also help with signing up for the vaccine. The hotline would need to be staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with enough staff to handle calls. The bill was referred to a committee.
The yeas are 50, the nays are 49. The bill as amended is passed.
Now, it was by a slim margin that the Senate sent its version of President Biden's $1.9 trillion package back to the House for a final look over. But it's still good news for those of you waiting for the $1,400 stimulus checks. The president says help is on the way.
This plan puts us on a path to beating the virus. This plan gives those families who are struggling the most the help and the breathing room they need to get through this moment. This plan gives small businesses in this country a fighting chance to survive.
Some changes were made to the bill passed by the House, including narrowing of the eligibility of stimulus payments, a provision to boost the federal minimum wage to $15. That got cut too. Full Court Press with Greta Van Susteren airs later today on KSLA. Here's a sneak peek of her show.
Today on Full Court Press, I speak to Florida Republican Senator Rick Scott.
This is just a wish, liberal wish list. I mean, this is the craziest thing. Greta, we have $28 trillion worth of debt in this country now. This is going to take us to over $30 trillion. You're following interest rates. They're going up. Inflation is picking up. This is going to hurt the people on fixed income. It's going to hurt our poor families the most.
We hope you'll join us Tuesday evening at 6 for a special 1-hour program where we'll address many of your questions about the vaccine. Join us for COVID Cold Feet, the truth about vaccines. That's Tuesday at 6 on KSLA News 12. You can also submit your questions for that show right now on KSLA.com. Saturday kicked off early voting in Louisiana for the March 20th election. Early voting starts again tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning until 6 in the evening. You can cast your ballot early until Saturday, March 13th. But there is no voting on Sundays. You do not need a special reason to early vote, but remember, early voting is not at your normal polling location. Each parish has at least one dedicated early voting site.